Hello and welcome to AJ Storytime channel for kids. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell so you receive the notifications of when I'm reading live. I am so excited because all my storytime are about spring. This whole month we've been reading all about spring, Easter, and today I have an amazing story time, and this is about frog. Yes, frog. Do you know that a frog is an amphibious? Do you know that a frog is born from an egg? Well, if you didn't know, I am so excited because it is true and we are going to learn that today. The first book I'm reading is called The Life Cycle of a Frog. This is by Lisa Trombar. The Life Cycle of a Frog. Wow, look at that. These are the eggs. A frog begins life as an egg in a palm. It is one of thousands of eggs in a spawn. This is 2 weeks after. A tadpole hatches underwater after 1 to 3 weeks. A long tail helps the tadpole swim. The tadpole has gills to breathe underwater. Lungs begins to grow after 4 weeks. The tadpole breathes above water. Wow, that's amazing. He can live underwater first, and then after 4 weeks, he can go out of the water and live outside. The tadpole grows legs, its tail gets shorter, and it disappears. Can you believe that this big long tail will disappear? Wow, that's a transformation. This is 12 weeks. Do you see any tails there? The tadpole becomes a frog after 12 weeks, and the frog climbs out of the palm. This is an adult frog now. Some frogs can live up to 10 years. Wow, I didn't know that. That is crazy. A female frog lays a spawn of eggs in a palm. A male frog fertilizes the spawn. Wow. The eggs are the start of a new life cycle. So we say that first is the eggs, then after 3 weeks you have a tadpole. After 8 weeks they are able to come out and they start losing the tail, and after that he becomes what? An adult frog. The eggs are the start of a life cycle. Wow, that was really nice. Did you know all of that about a frog? Me neither, but we are here to learn. Our next book is called A New Frog. My first look at the life cycle of an amphibian. Yes, an amphibian because he is born out of egg and from water, right? This is the palm that Jenny explores. This is the frog that sings in the palm that Jenny explores. This is the mate that joined the frog that sings in the palm that Jenny explores. These are the eggs that were laid by the mate that joined the frog that sings in the palm that Jenny explored. These are the tadpoles that hatch from the eggs that were laid by the mate that joined the frog that sings in the palm that Jenny explored. These are the froglets that grew from the tadpoles that hatched from the eggs that were laid by the mate that joined the frog that sings in the palm that Jenny explores. These are new frogs that grew from the froglets, that grew from the tadpoles, that hatched from the eggs, that were laid by the mate, that joined the frog, that sings in the pond, that Jenny explored. Watch out! Who is coming? Who is eating the frogs? The end. So here's the life cycle. First the eggs, then the tadpole, then the tadpole grows a little tail, then the tail starts disappearing, then he becomes an adult, then another frog comes and they lay more eggs. That was really nice. I hope that you are learning a lot because I am too. Our next book is called The Wide Mouth Frog. This is a pop-up book by Keith Faulkner, illustrated by Jonathan Lambert. The Wide-Mouthed Frog. Oops, I can see why. Look at that, guys. I am a wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog, shooting out his long, sticky tongue. Look at his tongue. Oops, oops. As he hopped along, he met a blue feather bird. I am a wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, bird? I eat wriggly worms and slugs, replied the bird, snapping his pointy beak. Next, the wide-mouthed frog met a furry brown mouse. I am a wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, mouse? I eat crunchy seeds and juicy berries, replied the mouse, wriggling his whiskers. Uh-oh. The wide-mouthed frog was still catching flies when he saw a big green alligator. I am a wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, alligator? I eat delicious wide-mouthed frogs, replied the alligator, showing his sharp white teeth. Ooh, somebody's gonna be scared of him right now. The wide-mouthed frog stopped catching flies and gulped, and then he puckered his lips and made his mouth as small as possible. Do you see that? Do you see that? Oh, you don't see many of them around, do you? He said, and he leaped into the pond with a splash. And he's hiding. Wow, I love these pop-up books. This was such a nice story, right, guys? I hope that you enjoyed the stories about frog. We read the wide-mouthed frog, and we read the life cycle of a frog and a new frog. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I see you in our next story time. Goodbye.